This one for $7.99 is
The cost of cellular phones has been dropping. Installation now is about $1,000, monthly charge around $100.
A mobile phone, a magical communication device that more and more is not used as a phone anymore. Or is it just me? And I know that the simple explanation here is that
people hate people!
But let me explain. Phone, purely by definition, is a telecommunication device that allows two or more users conduct a conversation when they're too far apart to be heard.
Or a housewife simply keeping in touch with friends.
90% of the conversations I do, at least, are done by text or email. On the other hand, I heavily rely on Facebook voices as well. Well, most of the time anyways, which some of my friends really hate. I love the convenience of being able to put forward my thoughts and my message right now, in case I forget later, which I probably will. And by extension, for the other person to be able to read or hear them when they have time or desire. Nobody interrupts anyone's workflow here. Which brings me to the first reason why I don't use my phone for calls anymore. Interruptions. When you're working on something, hardly working or working hard, it pulls you out from the task. You're concentrating. You don't want to pick up your phone and say, oh, okay, and what was I doing? I don't know. Full concentration is needed to get your work done properly. And I know that most people probably take pills for that. But I don't. I have no desire to speak with anyone if I'm working. Unless it's a family emergency or something. But even so, task first, family next. I need to set up my lights. I need to make sure that microphone is working. I need to hit record. I need to open the software. I need to double check everything. Otherwise, I will record a 30-minute video ranting about something, and then I discover that I didn't hit record button, and I need to do it all over again. So getting a call now would be an interruption. That's why when I'm working, it's on airplane mode. Secondly, if a person has something very important to say, they will write you instead. The bullet points, everything you need to know, it's there. Because most of the conversations I'm having on the phone usually end up with a sentence. Please send all the details and information to my email as well. Now I get the point that the conversation itself might be a funnel and the email is either a conversion or a confirmation. So getting that email wouldn't be a long read nor a surprise. And the third reason why I'm not taking calls or making calls with my phone that much anymore.
Hello sir, good afternoon sir, how are you doing? You're having problem with your computer?
Is scammers. The statistic in Estonia here might shock you. 95% of the calls I receive are either scam calls, some company trying to poach you, or someone trying to sell you something. The last two are kind of actually combined. Friends don't call, family doesn't call. Unless it's Granny and Grandpa, I still talk to them over the phone. Receiving a call from an unknown number is risky at best. I always decline and put, I can't answer right now, please send SMS. And if some people dare to call me from their private numbers, those calls I will decline immediately. Now I have my phone set up with this scammer alert. So usually when the call comes in, I got this message on top of the number telling me that this is a potential fraud. Sometimes it shows me that the call is coming from Netherlands. I don't know anyone from Netherlands. I ain't going to pick that shit up. A few days ago, I got a call from Estonian number. They usually do that, Region-based phone calling, phishing. A young dude called me. Hey, I'm calling from Estonian healthcare system. Our systems are now changing. There's a conversion error. And last year's service tax can now be added to this year. Would I like to have my teeth or my pharmacy credit now? Dude, I don't even have Estonian healthcare. I don't pay for that shit. Because it sucks so bad here that you will die before you see a doctor, or you will be forwarded to the dumbest retard in Estonia, available in 3 months. Long story short, if getting calls like this, if most of your calls are like this, anxiety of not knowing what kind of bad am I going to pick up next, well then it's easier just not using your phone for calls anymore. For me, it seems like a dying trend. But how about you? Do you get any good calls? Do you get bad calls? Do you have friends? Do you not guys have phones? Do you use your phone for calling or answering calls? Just let me know down in the comment section. Anyways, I'm Silly Lamas and thanks for watching. Till next time.